In this video, we are going to be covering the basic skills you need to compose, send, and reply to Gmails. So if, for example, you want to compose an email from your Gmail account, what you need to do is actually very simple. You just go to compose from your Gmail. We can go to compose, and from there, you enter the email you want to compose to, the subject, and then you will enter your information and then send. But mind you, if you are trying to send an email to, we also have two other options. For example, you have the CC and we have the BCC. So the CC is actually a kind of a carbon copy, which means that you want to notify this person who is in the CC, meaning that not that the email is not important for the person, but you just want to notify the person about the mail you are sending to this specific person. But the BCC means if I send an email to and I add all the different users here, which means this person is going to see that I sent an email to him, but he's not going to see other people who received that email. That's a blind carbon copy. Then you enter your subject, and then you enter your message you want to send. You can actually modify your message. For example, you can see we have some other options by inserting files, links, emojis. You can insert files from a OneDrive, and then pictures. We can also toggle the confidential mode. And if, for example, someone sent you an email, you can see, for example, an email has been sent from info@kelvglobal.com. We have some options as well. We can reply. We can actually forward this email. For example, here you can also see these three dots here. Here you can see more, reply, forward. We can print. We can delete this message. I can even block this user. Say I don't want to receive any email from this user anymore. We can report as spam, which will be sent to Google. We can also report phishing, report illegal content. You can see we can download the message and we can mark as unread. You can see the message has been read, because right now this message has been classified as read. But if I click on the message and here I can mark as unread, the message will be marked as unread. So we can actually reply or forward. But if I go click on more, you can see I have the option to reply. If this email was sent to multiple users at the same time, we can also reply all, meaning you want to reply every single recipient in that mail. And you can see also have some option here. I can archive this mail, report as spam, I can delete, I can mark as unread, I can move to, for example, we can actually create folders and move it there. Here you can see we have the option called more. So if I click on it, you can see we have some important, chat, scheduled. Probably if, for example, you've scheduled an email, you can actually schedule it here. And then we also have the spam, trash categories, manage labels, and create new labels. So if, for example, I decide to delete this mail, you can see the mail has been deleted. And again, if I go to my trash, here you can see our mail is in our trash. So a message that have been in trash more than 30 days will be automatically deleted. If, for example, you have thousands of emails in your mailbox, we can empty our trash. We can even move this mail back again to our inbox, and the mail will be in our inbox. And here, let me just delete that. So well, we can go to more, and then my trash is going to show me the mail that has been deleted. Here we can also filter and say from, for example, anytime, older than a week. I want to delete mails which is older than a week or which has an attachment. We can actually do that as well. We can say to. So you can see you can actually filter. At this point, we don't have any mail with an attachment. So you can actually filter the mails you want to delete. So using Gmail is very, very simple. But if we start using, for example, Outlook to manage our mail, that is more complex and also have more options using Outlook than using Gmail, because the Outlook is actually, you pay for it. It's not for free, but the Hotmail and Gmail is free. So here you have less option compared to Outlook, which we are going to be dealing in a different video.